Hello guys, so welcome to Cave Tutorials. So let's continue with the next part of this tutorial. So let's get started. So as you can see over here, we have almost done with the modeling of this particular interior over here. So few things are left out which will be covering it up over here. So very first of all, again I'll go into this and let's create this small kind of a vase over here. So I'll just take a line over here. I'll just take a line and I'll again go over here. Let's select the vertices. Let's give a bit of fillet to it. So I'll slightly add a bit of fillet over here and let's give a lathe modifier. So I'll just assign a lathe modifier. I'll make the align as max over here. I'll just put it over here. I'll slightly shuffle a bit at one side and let's again go over here and give a shell modifier. So I'll just add a bit of thickness to it by adding a shell modifier. Alright, so once it is done, so there are multiple things which is just left out. Over here also we do have something, so I can create with a line tool over here for that as well. So let's go into this. I'll just create a shape in this way. So I'll go over here, slightly just shuffle this up. So I can go over here and we have a refine option over here. So I'll just add a bit of refine over here, slightly push it a bit at one corner and again I will add a lathe modifier. I'll just make it as max. Now I'll go into the line. Let's select this and this. I'll just push this a bit out over here in this way. I can slightly just shuffle this up. So I'll just shuffle this up over here in this way and I'll just keep it over here and again I'll go into this and let's add a shell modifier and let's convert to editable poly. Okay, so this is also done. So we do have one flower vase over here, a big vase. So for that again I'll take a line tool over here. So we are using a line tool more over here. So I can just create a shape in this way and again I'll go into this and let's again give a lathe modifier. So let's add a lathe modifier over here. So again I'll go into the vertices and slightly I'll add a bit of fillet to it. So I can add a fillet. We can slightly add a bit of fillet over here as well if required. So once it is done, again give a shell modifier. Okay, before that I'll again go into the vertices and slightly give a shell modifier, convert to poly. So we can just place this over here. So I can easily place this over here. So foliages, if you need, you can create the foliages as well. So we do have one more vase. So I'll again go over here, and again I'll take one more copy of it, which is near the windows over here. So let's take a line over here. I'll take a line tool. So let's go into this, and let's go over here, enable in viewport, slightly increase its thickness, and we do have interpolation. I can use this interpolation over here. Again I will take one line tool, again go over here, and you can go down let's go over here, slightly reduce its thickness over here. You can reduce the interpolation here as well. So what I'll be doing is, like, we have something sharpy over here. So I'll just go into this. I'll just take a plane over here like this. So I'll reduce the segments, convert to poly. Before that, we can just add one segments. Let's connect it. Scale it. In this way. So let's select the edges over here, and we can just give a bit of a shape in this way. Slightly. I can just scale this, and I'll go into this view over here. I'll go into the hierarchy. I'll put the hierarchy a bit down, and slightly I'll rotate it. So I'll just rotate this in this way. Let's go to the top view, and I can make the instances. So how many instances you need, you can create those instances over here. So I'll just create the instances. So over here I'll again push that out. So as I push this out, you see that each and every part is moving over here. We can just push it in this way. Again I can make multiple copies over here. So we can go over here. So we can just scale this, drag it, again scale, and make some more copies over here, resize it accordingly. So again I'll rotate it at some point over here. So we can just create this stuff. Now select this. So I'll just select this part. Let's select this, and I can try to give taper. If taper is working, I can assign a bit of taper. Yeah, its taper is working correctly. So I'll convert to poly, and if you want you can add mesh smooth as well, and let's just group this. So now I can just put it over here where we have this foliage stuff. So I can just go over here and I can slightly rotate it and place wherever it is required. So again I can go over here and I can just mirror it, copy it in x-axis. I can just drag this a bit down. So select this, again make a copy of it. I'll just slightly push it a bit up, drag this, push it. So again I'll push it over here, and again let's duplicate it. So I can just push this up, drag this, alright. So if you need any more branches I can go with that as well. So that can also be done. So we can just connect somewhere like this. You can just make it smaller. You can just duplicate it, slightly push it over here, copy it, alright. So we can make the changes accordingly. So I can just push it inside, drag it in this. Alright, so we'll just resize it. So guys, if any doubts, please put it in the comment section over here. So please like and subscribe my YouTube channel if you're not subscribed yet. So we'll continue the rest of the part in the coming tutorial. So thanks for watching this tutorial.